afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Thursday, October 15th, 2015. This is Texan TV News from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas, and I am Christine Humphreys. In today's headlines, Tarleton State Homecoming Week, Juan Reyes murder trial in Stephenville, Iran Council approves nuclear deal. Well, Texans, Homecoming Week continues with Yell Contest and the beating of the drum. Congratulations to Farmhouse Fraternity on the small division win and the Xi Nu chapter of Delta Zeta for the large division for winning the Yell Contest. Now for breaking news, Texan News is reporting that former Professor Jeff Justice resigned after reports of participation in a ritual in front of students where he pierced his pectorals and hung from a tree. Rachel Tuggle interviewed Tarleton student Ryan Clem and asked him about his experience with Justice.
Okay, so Ryan, what was your relationship to Dr. Jeff Justice?
Dr. Justice was just my professor for federal government last year. And
all right, what was your overall impression of him while you took his class?
well, while I was in this class, at first, it was just kind of another professor, but so on and so forth throughout the semester, he started actually reaching out to us, not reaching out to us, but as a professor, that's what he was doing. He was always wanting to talk to us, always wanting to chat with us, making sure that we're on what we need to be on. Even if we weren't in his class, I would see him around campus. He'd always say hi to me. I'd say hi to him. It was just, he was a friendly guy.
Yes, he's won lots of awards as a professor here at Tarleton. So would you say he's one of the better ones that you've had?
Without a doubt.
And what was your reaction to his resignation?
I was honestly surprised. I've noticed that I haven't seen him at all this semester, and usually I would see him at like the football games, or I would see him especially during homecoming week. But because I haven't, I always wondered, and then when I saw the article this morning, it shocked me and surprised me that he did all these things, because he would always talk about Boy Scouts, and he'd always talk about baseball, obviously. But between both of those and the story, it all just kind of ties in together, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But it's honestly a shock to know that that's coming from Dr. Justice.
I understand. Well, thank you very much for helping us out here. This is Texan TV News, and I am Rachel Tuggle.
In a statement, Justice denied wrongdoing and said he was depressed at the time. Another student who informed police about his concerns said Justice discussed the Sundance ritual with students in his home and then demonstrated by putting stakes through his chest. Then student told police that Justice then took the students outside and hung himself from a tree with ropes attached to the stakes in his chest. Justice also tried to convince students to participate in the ritual, according to the student's statement and a police report. In regional news, according to the Empire-Tribune, Juan Reyes was found guilty of the murder of Keith Lynn Wood this morning. The punishment phase of the trial is underway as we broadcast. Reyes was convinced of shooting and killing Wood on October 7, 2013, and was arrested that month. The district attorney told the jury that he and another man hid the body on a family farm nearby after the murder. Reyes claimed that he killed in self-defense. In state news, a man was shot trying to break up a fight after the Dallas Cowboys game this past Sunday in Arlington. The man was hospitalized with life-threatening injuries. His name still hasn't been released. The Cowboys lost to the New England Patriots. They are still investigating what caused the altercation. In international news, according to the Associated Press, an Iranian senior on Wednesday approved the landmark nuclear deal with world powers, sealing the final required step in process. The Guardian Council's vote marks a major victory for the administration of Iran's moderate president, which has campaigned on easing tensions with the West. But it comes as Iran's powerful Revolutionary Guard publicized images of an underground missile base and also has fired off a new long-range surface-to-surface rocket, showing those opposed to the deal will remain a potent force within the Islamic Republic. The council's decision marks the last approval needed before starting the deal, which came after nearly 2 years of negotiations between Iran and the United States, Britain, France, Russia, China, and Germany. Before the announcement of the council's decision, state television aired footage of a guard underground missile base, saying it was one of hundreds around the country. It didn't disclose the location, but said it was 500 meters or 1,600 feet underground. The base tour follows an announcement about a new locally made torpedo and the firing Sunday of a new ballistic missile. The U.S. had said it would raise the missile test to the UN. The White House said it believed there was strong indications that Iran violated Security Council resolutions with the launch. After an overnight occupation of Baltimore City Hall, protesters were disbanded by police this morning. The protesters had interrupted a vote that would make the current interim police commissioner permanent. The Associated Press has the footage.
How you gonna do this? They your kids in there. You sat there all night and watched them not feed us. You black just like we is. We ain't no threat. Y'all can't go arrest no real criminals. And y'all gonna let us tell us we a threat? Where's everybody else?
It's slowly but surely getting cooler out there, Texans. According to weather.com, expect the weather to be sunny with a high of 85 degrees and the lows of 60 degrees. Enjoy the homecoming weekend and stay safe. Today's broadcast was produced by Philip Mullen, Rachel Tuggle, and Justin Pack. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of Texan TV News on Facebook. I am Christine Humphreys. Tune in daily for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.